2020, with the purpose for the candidates to firmly express their perspective and firmly state their answer about the question being asked the best way they can. And of course, guys, you can ask question for the candidates. So if you want to ask, please prepare your question from now and later on. You can ask it when you get the change. Today, we will see how these candidates elaborate their vision, mission, and answer the question, and also candidates will test each other in debating their point of view. All right, before we start the session, let me introduce you to the candidates in this election. Okay, we welcome the candidates. We have two candidates. Let's hear their introduction, vision, mission, and program. The first candidate is Israki and Dika. Hi, Israki.
Halo Bu
Hi,
Yol.
hi. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to introduction and
Alright. Now?
yes, start from now.
Alright. Alright. Good morning, Britzoners. Let me let us intro
Morning.
let us
Good
introduce you
morning.
ourselves. My name is Ishraki Khairi Siregar as a presidential candidate from number one. And then here's my vice presidential candidate, Andika Narendra. Hello Andika.
Okay, good morning everyone. I'm Andika Narendra, Britzone Vice President Candidate number one.
All right. Our vision is to make Britzone as a benchmark for other English community to support the citizen to scale up their network and skill, especially in English and comfortable place for Britzone committees and members in learn, empower, and bond.
Okay, and then we also have 4 missions to realize the vision. First is build a strong relationship between Britzone and stakeholders by doing more collaboration. Second, give the most valuable member special program. Third, create monthly class for members to learn deeply about public speaking by inviting professional public speakers. And fourth, make a strong bond between Britzone committees and members by doing leisure time together.
All right. I think that's all from us. But one thing you should know: don't forget to use your right to vote because Britain future is matters, and we are from Unite as One. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dika,
Thank
and
you.
thank you, Sraki. And the second candidate is Trah and Ramdhani. Hi, Trah and Ramdhani.
Everyone, good morning.
I will I will
Good
give you the same
morning.
change. I will give you 5 minutes to introduction.
First of all, let us introduce ourselves. We are the second presidential and vice presidential candidate of Britzone 2021. My name is Trak Nugroho as the presidential candidate, and
My name is Ramdhani Ramadan as a vice president candidate.
the president and vice president candidate, we have vision and also missions. First, we have vision. Our vision is bringing Britzone to become a leading impactful English community through loyalty, creativity, and insight learning.
Yeah, and to achieve our vision, we have a big four mission. The second one is harmonizing and synergizing all internal and external resources of Britzone English community. And the second one is maintaining and expanding the networking of Britzone nationally and internationally with the fellow communities and stakeholder. And the third one is creating and developing insightful classes that focus on 3 topic areas, namely English academic, professional and influencer, and scholarship series classes. And the last one is developing digital media problem through the provided creative English content such as social media, podcast, YouTube, and also website.
From us,
Thank you.
Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you, Tra and Ramdhani. Thank you, candidates. Okay, without further ado, let's start this debate. Today, a friend of mine will help me leading today's debate as the moderator. Hi, Kahani. Are you there?
Yes, halo Puyo.
All right,
Hi, Kak
Kahani.
Ani.
Hai.
All right, Kahani, I will hand over this session to you. Remember, guys, please prepare your question from now if you want to ask later. Okay, please, Kahani.
Okay, thank you Puyo. Hi everyone, my name is Hani and I'm not alone. I'm with Dimas, my friends. Hi Dimas. We were from the Britzone Junior Election Committee. The same with Puyo. Nice to meet you all. Ah, okay. We will be your moderator in today's debate. We will take a turn in the leaders debate. Okay. In this debate, we have three sessions that will be explained later when the session begins. Okay? Each session, there are the questions that will be asked, and you only have 2 minutes to answer. Remember, only 2 minutes, so candidate use your time wisely. And at the end of in this session, I will open a Q&A for you guys and from the participants. Okay, and so you can ask your question to the candidate. So prepare your question. Okay. Okay, guys, let's start today debates. All right. Wait. Okay, season one. In this session one, we will do some warming up. Okay, let's warm up our energy before we will go instance later. Okay, I will ask a question to each person one by one. One question for each of you four. Remember, you only have 2 minutes. Okay, don't forget, 2 minutes. And at the end of session, I will open Q&A for only two people to ask the candidate. So far, so good. Is there any question, candidates? Okay, let's. Yes. Okay, let's start it. Listen carefully. To this question, I will ask for Israki as a presidential candidate number one. Okay. Okay. In your mission, one of the stated that to give the most valuable member a special program, right?
Yes.
So, what kind of program would it be? As you know, that now is rather difficult to make offline activities in increasing bonding between members and committee. Okay, Israki, time is yours.
All right. Thank you, Hani, for the questions. Uh, Actually, the most valuable members program is kind of program that we provide to our loyal members. It means like some appreciation for them, and then for the class is maybe the members will will the members will can uh, choose what they want because we will provide some class that the members will can choose one from the others materials, and then how to execute it in this pandemic era. Maybe we will start by doing like this by Zoom with several members, and then also for the speakers, it will be it will be mm, it will be provided by academic and then the professional people in English sector. That's all.
Okay, Israki, thank you for the answer. Thank you. Give applause, guys. Okay, let's move to the next question from Tra as a presidential candidate number 2. Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, listen carefully to this question. As you mentioned about your programs, there are some returning programs, such as Britzone class series and special class, which are the same from the previous years. So, what is the innovation from this class? What would make these classes different from previous years? Would it be just the same? Alright, time is yours.
Thank you so much for the question. Actually, this is not the same class at all to the previous classes in the previous years. In our Britzone class series, there will be some classes that will focus on several topics, such as academic, scholarship, public speaking, and English business. And the class will consist of more than one class. It will be like 2 or more than 4 classes in a month. We will serve several classes with the same topic, but we divide it into several parts, and the conductor is the same, and everything will be uh, will be explained comprehensively. That's all what we have in Britzone class series, and the topic will be announced in every beginning of the month. For example, in January we will have a Britzone class series for public speaking. And then the next month, on February, we will have academic as the topic for our Britzone class series. That's for the examples. And then for our Britzone special class, maybe this year we'll focus on influencer classes. It's only for the influencer. Sometimes we only focus about the numbers of their followers that they have, like that. But in our special class, it's more than that. It's beyond than that. It could be CEO, it could be foreigners, it could be content creators, influencer, public figure, whatsoever, and we can serve them the very special class in it, where everyone can join in our class, and it's for free. That's why I want to encourage you guys, if you want to join in our class like this, if you want this program to happen, just vote number 2, Rahnugroho and Ramdhani Ramadan, and be awesome together.
Okay, Tara, thank you. That's very awesome answer. Okay, maybe we have to the next question. Okay. From for Ramdhani as a vice presidential candidate number 2. Okay, are you ready, Ramdhani?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, listen carefully to this question. In your program, there are Britzone Award and short movie documentary, right?
Yes.
So, yes. So, how will you make the concept of these programs? How would you nominate the award or document movie when they know this, even if everything goes online and virtual? Okay, Ramdhani, time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for the question from you. And before I explain about what is Britzone Awards and what is Britzone Short Movie Documentary, I will tell you guys that the big goals or the big main that why we choose this program into our program in our mission if we elected in the next year, because these two program is for forgive the contribution, forgive the appreciation for the all the team that join with us from even it's from former from the committee or even for the pioneer. It's this program is for them to give us appreciation for all the committee that join with us and also the member. So for the way to how to we running this program is we have appreciate the members, conductor, classes, and influencer people in Britzone. This event will have on the end of the period. That's why that's I mentioned before. It's for appreciate all the team, all the big family of Britzone. Either you are a member or even your committee or even for the pioneer. That's the main goal of this program. And for the Britzone short movie documentary is also to recap for all the whole program that we are running in a whole year if we elected as the next leader of Britzone for 2021. So in the end of our period, we will recap what we already fight for, what we already achieved for. It's really important to us and to appreciate the team. That's it from me. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. Time is over. Okay. Thank you, Ramdhani. Okay, this is awesome. Then the last question. Okay, the last question. The last question. I will ask to for Dika as a vice presidency and candidate number one. Okay, are you ready, Dika?
Yes, I am.
Okay, listen carefully to this question. In your mission, you stated to build a strong relationship with a stakeholder by doing collaboration, right?
Yes.
Okay. How the collaboration concept will look like when you conduct is elected vice president. Okay. Dika, time is yours.
Okay. Stakeholders. It could be some variations, some types of companies, such as Kemendikbud or Atmago as our reigning stakeholders, that support us. Okay, from our home, from the Kemendikbud itself. We obey the rules from the Kemendikbud, and especially for the schedule, don't overlap the schedule that given from the Kemendikbud if we go back to offline class. And we don't make super noise. And then from Atmago, maybe we can make some events for from what happened to last year in 2019, like Car Free Day or meetings, seminar with Atmago. And then we also plan to add stakeholders for sponsorship, especially to support Bizimart. We plan to invite one of the biggest biscuit industry, because we want to make sure that all snacks that sold in Bizimart are hygienic and it's harmless to be consumed by people.
Okay.
In short, we have sponsorship for the stakeholders are the sponsorship, the Kemendikbud, and also Atmago, that it can be media partner for us.
Okay. That's all?
That's all. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dika. Big applause. Okay, the last question. Okay. Oh, wow. This were some answer. Okay, now I open for you guys who want to ask. Okay. First, from the candidate number one, is there anyone who wants to ask candidate number one? If you want to ask, please use the raise hand feature so I can see which one who asked. Okay. Do you want to anyone?
Karu is here.
Is there
So,
anyone?
hi
Yeah, I
everyone.
see
Okay,
Karu
Karu. Okay, Karu.
raise his hand.
Okay.
Hello everyone. Can you
You can
hear me
unmute.
clearly?
You can unmute.
Yes. Okay, Karu. Time is
Okay,
yours,
so
Karu.
I'm going to make this a little bit short. So I'm not really asking a specific person, so but I'm just I want to tell the candidates about what I've been thinking so far. So we all can agree that joining Britzone means that we want to improve our fluency and we want to improve our spoken English, right? However, okay, my question is it possible for us to change the format of our discussion or online classes? Because so far we always have this format where we have a presentation first, and the presentation is provided by the conductors, and then we are breaking up into break rooms where we have FGD, and in the FGD we have uh, a smaller group of people, and then we go to the question and ask session, right? So presentation, uh, FGD, and then Q&A. My question is it possible for us to focus only on FGD and Q&A session? Because for me personally, the presentation is often takes more time, a lot of time. So for me, the core, the meat of this online classes are uh, FGD and Q&A, because that's the only opportunity for members to be able to speak English and force themselves to interact with other people. So what do you guys think? Is it possible for us to focus only on FGD and Q&A? Thank you, guys.
Okay, time is your candidate number 1.
All right, thank you, Karu, for the question. Maybe I will answering first for the changing format online class, right? For
Yes,
me,
yes.
yeah, okay. For me, changing online format class is suitable because here's here's now we want to know about the class from the members perspective, and then after that after that maybe we can discuss uh, about the possibility. But I guess it's it's an awesome idea for us to to what is it to change the format class, because basically we will we want to focusing on how to you how to improve our English skills together. That's it for me. Maybe Andika Narendra wanna add more?
Okay. In my opinion, changing the class format, it doesn't matter. It's not a serious problem. But if we change the format class, we have to make sure the participant is properly encouraged to speak. Because our one of our selling point in Britzone as an English community is ability to speak, the encouragement to speak. So if we change the format class drastically, we have to plan a lot of things. We have to think, what about the member skill? What about the member courage, and so on. So we are still planning to add variation about the class format.
Okay. Okay, time is over, Dika. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for Dika. And maybe okay, candidate number 1 time is over. The next for candidate number 2. Is there anyone who wants to candidate number 2? Please rise.
Yeah. I want to ask
Okay.
question to candidate number 2.
Okay. Okay, Ilham, time is yours. Ilham,
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
there?
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Good afternoon, all. Yeah, I want to ask to candidate number two. Yeah, before question, I wanna telling today to them. Yeah, we know when pandemic come, I think almost all entry and some company get impact such sales down, have a little customer and else. Perhaps I representative for my team Britzone entry for give question to candidate number two, uh, corresponding with your vision and mission for Comito Britzone. So my question is, what is your program will give to Britzone entry for the next year in order to can keep move, grow and giving many benefit, especially for Britzone communities, Britzone community, and also for member Britzone. Yeah, that's all for me.
Uh, okay, candidate number two, time is yours to answer.
So much for the question. Firstly, I would like to answer first before Ramdan will also deliver his point about this. Actually, we have several things and we have several agendas that could support our entrepreneurship division, because entrepreneurship division is kind of core division that we need in our community to raise funding in our community, since we're a non-profit organization. First one, we have databases of all the participants, all the members of Brazil English community. We can share all the things, we can share all of our merchandises, all of our products to their emails or maybe their number, so we can sell it like personally to them. And after that, we can create some innovation in doing the publication of our selling of our marketing like that. That's the main point of that. The thing is, we will develop our digital media about that, and it will be conveyed by my friend Ramdan.
Yeah, thank you, Tra. Yeah, and thank you for Ilham for good questions. Yeah, as we know, we facing the uncertainty situation because pandemic COVID-19, and yeah, it's really impact all the like aspect of life, especially for the economic and also the economic for running community as a fundraise. And don't worry because we already created our mission as a developing digital media platform. So we will using a digital media strategy for help our entrepreneurship team to raise to raise the marketing strategy into digital, because everyone in this era situation and every aspect in this era situation is going online.
Okay, Ramdhani, time is over. Thank you, candidate number two. Big applause, guys. Woo! Okay. Thank you. And all right, guys, I think to hitting up, let's move the next question with my partner, Dimas. Are you there?
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Han, and hello everyone, and hello to the all candidates. Yeah. Okay. Like what you just told, I will helping to lead this session later on. Okay. So how was the first session, guys? I hope it could hit little things up, and so we could move to session two, where the real debates begin. Okay, but before we start, let me explain a bit about this session. In this session, the moderator will ask a question to each candidate, and after the candidate answer the question, the opposite candidate can give a response to the answer. And then the candidate have to answer it. Okay, and remember, the candidates only have 2 minutes to answer the question. Okay, I think it's clear enough. There is no question, candidates?
Clear?
Clear.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Fair enough for me.
So, without further ado, so we begin. Okay. For the first question, I will go to the candidate number one. Okay. Please listen carefully, guys. Okay. As you know, there are a lot of activities in Britzone created by our lovely team of event division and HR division. So, how would you increase the productivity of these two teams regarding the situation where everything goes online and virtual? Okay, the question is clear enough, guys?
yes.
Okay, for the
Yes.
candidate number one, the time is yours.
All right. So many, a lot of activities from event around this year, especially maybe during this pandemic, it's also impactful for event team. But in this pandemic era, for the some activities will run online like this by Zoom and so on. I guess for the event maybe should be changed to the virtual, because this is the best way right now to keep productive, to keep exist as the division to produce some events who supports Britzone also. And then I guess event can move to online session, because yes, this is the best way we can take right now. And then by doing some online activities also, we can have a lot of innovation, like today Britzone Commission do. Maybe Andika will add more.
Okay, for HR, we want to bring LTB back, and then for event, for the leisure time as written on our mission, we want to make it online as online karaoke or online games. We will also involve event division for that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dika and Israki, for the answer. So, for the candidate number two, would you like to give response to the answer?
Yes. Okay. Regarding to your answer, actually, in our opinion, it doesn't really solve the problem at all, because it doesn't represent like what you want to do in the next. Like maybe because said that LTB will come back. Some people they still don't know what LTB is. Some people still don't know what LTB is, because it's only for our committee. They don't know what LTB is. Or maybe for the online karaoke whatsoever. The thing is, we are an English community, not a singing competition community. So what's your point about that? It's in our opinion. And Ramdan, want to add something?
Yeah, and I want to add from my partner mentioned before, you not state the most important things at the start to we running this community productivity with productivity is the talent that we have. So if we want to build a good talent, we have to first make a strong bonding for our internal. So it's the most important one before we want to running this community productivity. But you miss the very first important things. You have to bonding, make your internal team is bonding with strongly, and that's after we bonding our team with strong bonding, we can achieve the program with productivity. That's it from me.
Okay, for the candidate number one, would you respond it?
Okay, LTB is lunchtime break ya. Actually, we miss it for 2020 because it happened in 2019. Okay, in that lunchtime break, all of committee were involved to speak, to share their opinions, to answer the question from HR division. So the lunchtime break is regarded as a glue to bond us. And then for the leisure time in online, maybe yeah, you have to understand it's not easy to yeah to involve members to do the activities outside the classes in online, but yeah we want to but still we still will have plan, we still have activities in online. Yeah, by yeah, karaoke. Yeah, we are not a singing community, but it's for leisure time. It's good. I think it's entertaining. Online games too. Maybe Ishraki want to add?
All right, for the start the bonding thing, we we will start by what our members almost always do in their daily activities, maybe doing some sports or anything. We can start from that because that's the good start for make a strong bond between committees and members. That's all.
Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you for the candidate number one for the answers. Give applause, guys. Okay.
Yay.
Okay, let's we move to the next question, and the question is for candidate number two.
All right.
Okay, I hope you're ready, guys. Please listen to it carefully. Okay, so in Britzone, there is IT division. So how would you utilize the full power of IT division in the situation where everything goes online? Because IT division should be more functional, right, in this situation.
Yes.
Okay, for the candidate number two, you have 2 minutes to answer. Please answer now.
Okay. We actually have discussed about this right before this debate starts, long time before. That our website currently is not running at all. Like it's stuck in 2 years. And we still don't know what happened because we are not people in charge of our website. But in our community, in our period, if we are elected to be the next president and vice president of Britzone next year, IT will be the first one we would like to approach. Like we would like to know what happened, and we would like to encourage all the IT people, IT team to create something better than that. Because in this pandemic era, everything is going online. And after that, we would like to utilize and also synergize the IT system to our entrepreneurship. So and everything that is related to entrepreneurship or also maybe our event will be spreaded to our IT using our system. That's it from us. And maybe Ramdan want to add something?
Yeah, I want to add from Tra. Yeah, and that's why we mentioned as a very first, our mission is harmonizing and synergizing all internal. That's why it's really important to us to encourage IT team because we facing this pandemic situation. That's every business, every life of aspect is going online, going digital, and IT department should help us to encourage that. And we want to empower all the IT talent that they have in their background, or even their background in workplace, in the office. into our community, so we can harmonizing and synergizing into digital strategy. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer, the candidate number 2. And Israki and Dika, is
All
there any
right.
response from you guys?
All right. All right. Thank you, Dimas, for the giving us a session to react the questions. Maybe like Trah and Ram said, our IT thing is already stuck since 2 years ago. But right now the maybe during this pandemic era also we will to think again about our IT, because it's one of the other assets online Britzone, which is the website is the face of Britzone in internet. And maybe like Ram said before about digital marketing strategy, if I can ask how the strategy works, and then how 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 can IT should be improve the Britzone itself. Maybe from me that's all. Dika wanna add more?
Okay, by structure, we will insert 3 division into one directorate. Yeah, it includes IT, HR, and entrepreneur. So we make it more integrated. Yeah, especially to promote Britzone, to expose Britzone to the outside, and then to make sure that if the class go back offline, we make sure that the registration doesn't have any problem, because sometimes it got problem, yeah, to class registration. And then we will add the personnel, because right now it's only three people in IT division, so we will add into 4 or 5. So it will be more variative ideas, I think. And then hopefully it will be the IT will be stronger and the work will be more proper than this year.
Okay, I think the question is clear for the candidate number 1. Candidate number 2. Okay, so you can answer it.
May I add to respond to candidate number 1?
Please do.
Yeah, sorry, to be honest, we don't get it what the point you respond to us, because I don't know, you just explain the problem without you give us the solution or your strategy if you elected as the next leader of Britzone. And as I mean, if I remember, you mentioned about how the digital marketing will work. It's really will be work because we are harmonizing and synergizing all the team in IT. That's why we can assure, we can convince for the team to be synergies to achieve what we want to achieve in our election in digital marketing strategy. And then, as you know, in general election 2, is in currently general election 2, they are using IT department to synergizing. So why we cannot using it too in our program, in our digital marketing strategy for entrepreneurship and for PIC? Because we want to energizing, we want to synergizing. It's really important for us, and that it will be work for us, and we can content for all the answer that you asked for me. And the second one is you just copy paste what we already mentioned before, and then that we already mentioned as our first mission. That's it from me. Thank you so much, Ra. You wanna add something?
Yeah, maybe Dimas said that you have to ask something to us, but actually you don't really ask us something that is related to the point that we have conveyed before. So if you agree with us, thank you for that.
Yes, and for us.
Okay. So that's it for the second question. Okay. So let's we move to the next question. Okay. For the next question is for the candidate number one. Okay. In Britzone. Okay. So in Britzone, we have entrepreneur division that sells various products. So, what kind of innovation do you have to improve this division so that there will be more members interested in buying Britzone products? Okay, so that's the question for candidate number one. You have 2 minutes to answer. You can start now.
Okay, thank you, Dimas. Okay, for our strategy in entrepreneurship division is all the snacks will be supported from one big company, yeah. One strongest, the number one biscuit producers in Indonesia, I think. But sorry, I don't want to mention the name. So if the entry staff want to shop the snacks, just go to the sole distributor. Yeah, it's still in central Jakarta, so it's not far. And then if we sell the snack from that company, hopefully that company will also be the sponsorship for Britzone, because yeah, we think that company is strong enough to support Britzone financially. Maybe Ishraki want to add?
All right, for the entry division, maybe Dika perspective on the busy mart, like entry have busy mart and also busy merch, but I will add for the busy merch, like we know busy Britzone produce some merchandise to sell to the member, and I guess maybe for the how to sell it, just to optimize the source that busy merch also already have, because like right now I see for entry division it will I sorry I see
Okay, the time is up.
okay.
Thank you for the answer. And for the Tra and Ram, would you want to give a response?
I would like to respond regarding to Dika's statement about the brand, one of the big brand in Indonesia, which is a food brand. Have you had the connection with that company, like the marketing, or maybe someone who is in charge with that? And yeah, have you had the connection of the people in the company? And what feedback that can we get and give to the company? Since we're in English community and they are selling food, they're selling snacks, they're not selling education like English education. So what are the feedbacks that we can get and we can give to them?
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
So, this
Enough.
number one.
Okay, let me answer. Yeah, we know. Yeah, that's a food producer, a food company. So, and right now, actually, we still not have any official connection with it with that company. But if we buy snacks from that company periodically, and then Britzone also ask a proposal to the direction of that company, and then the proof is we only buy snacks from that company, from the single company. So hopefully the company will grant us for the proposal to support us, because only one company we rely to the snack. Maybe Israki want to answer?
All right. All right. For the feedback, maybe we will discuss it to that company. What can we do for that company, and then let's create some collaboration, like I said, like we said in mission, do some more collaboration with the stakeholders, because that company, when they support us, they will be one of our stakeholder, right? I think that's all.
Okay, thank you for the candidate number 1 for the answer. Please give applause, guys. Hey.
Yay!
Okay, so we move to the last question, and it is for. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is the last question in this session. As you know, Britzone has a main program for members, which is the regular class, right? So, how would you increase the interest from members to join Britzone classes so that all classes are full of members equally to each class? Okay, that's the question for candidate number 2. You have 2 minutes to answer. You can start now.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. The first one is we still have to face the fact that the pandemic is still with us right now. But someday, if we are allowed to hold the offline class, there will be transition, and we should use the health protocol to serve our classes. Like maybe in a week there will be three classes in a week. It will be consist of 2 online classes and 1 offline class. And the offline class will be with LSPP, where we can engage all the members, or maybe several members to join in our class. And again, if we talk about the class itself, like how can we attract people to join in our class, it's everything about the quality of the class that we would like to serve. Like the first one, how related it is to the English learning, because we are an English community. That's why we should create classes that consists of how to learn English, like a basic skill, or maybe intermediate skill, or even advanced skill. And after that, we also would like to give the rewards, or maybe the appreciation to the members who is really loyal with our community. For example, we can give it to the Britzone Award that will be appreciated to the member, to the conductor, to the people who is really influential in this community. That's why we put the loyalty in the number 1 of our vision and our mission.
Yeah, and I want to add from statement, and we believe that in pandemic situation is already changed. Yeah, they change our working style, and our aspect of life. That's instead of going digital, but it's changed our behavior too. That's why we will mix for the offline and online class. And then, in online class, we will have a beneficial too.
Okay, thank you, Ram, for the answer. So, that's for the number 1.
Okay, the solution is Britzone hybrid class. The class will be integrated between online and offline. So if we are aired offline in Kemendikbud. We also have another slide to go online because we want to embrace our loyal members outside of Jakarta, outside of Indonesia, that maybe cannot join our offline class. And then by this hybrid class, especially for online class, you can join the class anywhere. Maybe if you are late, if you are get trapped in traffic jam, maybe you can join by your phone in the bus or in the train, or if the hall in Kemendikbud is already cramped, you can also maybe you can watch the whole class in KFC or in FX Sudirman by your phone, only by your phone. You can still enjoy the class. Maybe Ishraki want to add?
Okay. Like I said, like Dika said before about hybrid class, it will be one of thing that we will do when we are chosen to lead this community. And then maybe for the question for number 2 is how you maintain the how you maintain the class, because like in your program it will there's what is it to say, there's a CEO class, and then influencer class. How to make it happen, because right now approach some influencers is not easy. Influencers is not easy than we think. That's too many thing for us to can
make it able for offline.
Yes, to can invite them. Maybe that's from us.
Okay, for the candidate for Trah and Ram, the question is clear enough?
Yes. Sorry. Actually, you ordered the Dimas. You ordered the president and vice president candidate number 1 to respond to our statement before, right? But we didn't have any response from them in our opinion. So I guess if they just give us the solution, or maybe they just give positive response, yeah, we're really thankful for that. And talking about the CEO or maybe influencer, it will be our task together. If you say that it's hard to engage to approach influencer to join in our class, the fact is it's not really hard. We did that like several times ago in this year. Even one of the most famous YouTube content creator became our conductor like several weeks ago, and and he's really open about that. He's really attracted to what Britzone is. So I think it will be our task together, because we will harmonize and synergize all the people in this community to work together, to have one vision, to do all of our missions, and we can be awesome together.
Yes. May I add? You still have time for me?
Yes.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm not wrong. The initiative that you mentioned before is not step on your mission or even your program on your campaign on social media. It's mean like you're not open to the public. You just mentioned it in this in today. It's, I don't know. It's not. It's like you don't open to the public your program, and you for us to imagine, to imagine what program that you want to running in the committee if you are elected as the next leader. Because in the first step you don't open to us, to the public, that they are our public, our member, that we have to take care of it. That's from me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for trying run for the answer. So that is the final question in the session. Please give one more time applause of them, guys. Yes. Okay. So,
Yay.
okay, guys. So we already promised earlier. Now, in every session, at the end of every session, we will open for you guys to. We only open for 2 people for the candidates. To question for the candidates because we have a limit. For the first question for the candidate number 1, please, is there anyone who will give a question to candidate number 1?
Ahmad
Please.
Yeah.
Irfai.
I
Ahmad Irfai,
So,
you raise your hand.
okay. Hi.
may I question?
UN5.
Yes, Irfai.
Okay,
Irfai.
thank you for the opportunity. Okay, actually, I left my phone there. Okay, so basically, I'm going to ask for 2 the candidates, but it's okay. It's only for 1 candidate, but maybe it's going to be response by the candidate number 2, right? So my question will be: you guys already talking about loyalty, both of you, 1 and 2, right? But I don't get the point. What is loyalty for you, from your perspective? That's first, because we need to define what is loyalty and how do you measure that the member is loyalty enough to get this award, right? That is one thing. And the second one is that you guys didn't talk about the regular classes that we have. As we know that Britzone has 3 classes, which are our core as a community, right? So you guys only talking about the special program, which is a monthly program or maybe quarterly program, but you didn't talk much about the core of the Britzone itself. I mean, the classes like for every 3 times in a week. So what are you going to do for the Tuesday class, Wednesday class, and also the Saturday class? As the committee said before, that how do you maintain, how do you attract the people to come to the class of Britzone, right? So you need to elaborate more about those 3 classes, which are our main or our core programs in Britzone. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pai, for the answer for the question. So you also asked the second candidate. Okay, yeah, please, for the candidates, give an answer for it.
For number 2 or 1?
Let's give the opportunity for the candidate number 1.
All right. How to set the loyal member? The loyal member measurement in our perspective is all about the attendance of the class, and then how often they are join our program, like maybe like a regular class, and then the event that Britzone made, and then yeah, that's all for the measurement of loyal members. I think that's all. Dika, wanna add more?
Okay, about the honor to member from attendance, and then from their contribution in our events. So we will give them award as MVM, most valuable members, at the presidential inauguration next year. Yeah, we want to give award to the members, and we know we cannot run without member. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, that's all from you guys.
Yes.
For the candidate number 2, Ram, please give a response, but a bit quick. We have limited time. Thank you.
Alright. Thank you so much, Irfai, for the question. In our opinion, loyalty is someone who can give us contribution, who also can give, who can be a regeneration for our community. It's not just about how many times you join in our class. It's also the time how you interact with us, how you see us, how you help us, and how we synergize and harmonize each other. That's why we would like to give you a Britzone mentoring class. There will be aimed to give loyal people, especially who can be the new cadres of the English community. It's not just like you often join in our class and after that we give you a special class. Not like that. It will be like we give you this class and then what contribution will you like to give them? For example, you want to be the next conductor, or maybe you want to be the next mentor for our program, or even you want to be the next committee, or maybe president or vice president. We're open about that as long as you have contribution and also you can be the next generation of our community because we will synergize and harmonize each other. And after that, talking about the class, our regular class, yes, we still have it, but we will give our best, like our programs, like the creativity in our program. For example, like Britzone special class, it will be conducted by special people, especially like content creator, influencer, foreigner CEOs, etc. And after that, Britzone class series because a lot of people ask us about the topic. Sometimes they just only like join our class and after that only discuss in one class, like single class. But in our class series, the topic will be discussed, will be explained in the several classes. It will be a series for everybody who can learn about that comprehensively and detailedly about that. That's it. We will not change our class, our 3 classes in a week, but we have innovations to run our class like that.
Yeah, and I want to add about the loyalty perspective in our vision. It doesn't mean that loyalty doesn't mean about the exclusive class or even exclusive program for the member. But the loyalty that we set in our vision, it's mean that we want to appreciate all the members, all the give the contribution to us to Britzone from their perspective, from their idea, such as they already conducted the good topic and the most impactful topic to all the members. That the loyalty that we mentioned in our vision. That's it from me. Thank you.
Okay, Ram, thank you so much for that. Okay, for the next question, it's will be given for both candidates, right? Okay, I see Q, raise your hand. So yes, you could unmute yourself and mention your name and your question.
Thank you, Dimas, for the opportunity. Hello, guys. My name is Q. I want to ask for both of candidates. As you know, PR has 5 people in it, and only 3 of them are active, even though HR already make bond activities in several times, but still only 3 of us that active. And what will you do for PR in the next year? Should we limit it? Should we only limit it for 3 or how? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith, for the answer. For the question. Before the candidates answer it, please remind guys about the time so you could answer it in. So that's for the candidate number 1. Please answer it.
All right. For the PR in the next year, it will be limited by 3, but the positive way is when I'm and Dika take a lead for this community. For the communications department, it will be a more integrated communication because even though uh, PR departments have 3 people to run the public relation, but uh, there's also the power of MEDAF and also the power of event to support PR as the weapon to communicate Britzone to the other people outside Britzone and also of course inside Britzone. That's for me. Dika, wanna add more?
Okay, yeah. For the public relation, we plan that around 5 people, but all that 5 is that have capability, have knowledge about the public relation itself, and has ability to public speaking, to be MC, and so on. And then we also spread this the 5 people to visit the organization that we want to make a collaboration, and maybe the company that we want to for the sponsorship and so on with Entretu. And then to make sure that Britzone is exposed everywhere. That's from me. Thank you.
Okay, that's the answer from the candidate number 1. Candidate number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Q, for the good question. Yeah. For me, for us, we can deny that we are human with a complexity mind, with a complexity perspective, because we all have own perspective. That's why we already mentioned the first mission, the first big concern in our mission is harmonizing and synergizing all internal, because we believe with our team, the internal team is the first people that we have to empower them, the first people that we have to empower and synergy with them, because they are the people behind us, they are the team that working together with us. That's why we make the first mission as a first concern us to make a strong bond, to make a strong teamwork first before we going through to the external stakeholder, because team is number one. And yeah, because we are human with a complexity mind, that's why in this mission we believe that we can have a one perception, one goals to achieve together. That's our point for the issue. Thank you so much. You want to add, Troy?
And after that, Britzone consists of a lot of people. We consist of diversity.
Yes.
We consist of so many great people in it. That's why we should harmonize it. We can use the resource of this community to create something to run our vision and our mission to be awesome together. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you for the candidates for the answer. Okay, I think that is the session 2 that hopefully that's help you to understand know more about the candidates' perspective. So to make things more even intense and more interesting, let's we move on to the next session, the session of the candidates who will asking each other. So in this round, in this session 3, the candidates will have a chance to ask each other, and candidates could ask question to the opposite candidate one by one. And after the question is answered by the opposite candidate, it could be response back to them. And the candidates have to answer and respond to the question. And also, in every end of this session, we will open Q&A for the audience to ask the question for the candidates. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let's start it from the candidates number one.
Yeah, it's right?
Okay, so for the first turn, the question is for Israki and Dika to give a question to the candidate number 3. Okay, the time is yours.
All right. Maybe thank you for the opportunity, Dimas. First of all, I would like to appreciate Britzone Board Election Commission give us the different experience during this debate online. And for the question for the number 2 is in your program there's a Britzone mentoring class. Maybe I want to ask how to execute and how about the curriculum itself and what is the difference with already exists. That's all.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the number 1 for the question. And number 2, the question is clear enough, right? Okay, so you have 2 minutes to answer, and you can start now.
All right. Answering the question about Britzone mentoring class, it will be a very special class, an exclusive class to the people who are loyal to our communities as well. But the difference between our mentoring class and the previous classes, we have Britzone loyalty class in this year. And in 2019, we have community development program. No shade, but actually after they join the class, after they participate in the class, they're gone. Nothing. There's no contribution after that, some of them. Yeah, maybe some of them were contributing in our community, but not all of them. But in this mentoring class, we will select all the people who is really loyal and want to give contribution, concrete contribution. For example, if they want to be the next conductor, or maybe if they want to, this program will be divided into 2 batches. So if the people who is from the first batch want to be the next mentor for the second batch, we are okay with that. We really appreciate that. And if they want to be the next president or vice president of Britzone English community, we're really open for that. And after that, we also have several stakeholders who we can ask for the collaboration for this program. And it will be so intense and also so insightful for them because it will be related to our vision to give the inside learning to all the participants, to all the members of Britzone English community. And after that, I want to add something else that this program will be so special because not everybody can join this program. And the topic itself we will give the topic itself. We will throw it to the participants, like what they want, and we will give it to them like that.
Okay, time is up. So candidate number 1. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Do you want to give response to the answer?
Okay. No response.
How? Candidate number 1. Is there any response from you guys from this answer? Any?
Okay. The response.
right. For the response, so the maybe can we know the the stakeholders who will collaborate with Britzone if it is this program run?
Okay, and yeah, the stakeholders, then yeah, it will support us by a lot of forms, by media partner by sponsorship, and also from the Kemendikbud itself, our home. And we need the support from them. Okay, and then I want to ask about the movie documentary. I think it's not easy, especially for this online. Can you elaborate?
Okay.
Can we answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
So for
Yes, of course.
the stakeholder itself, I and Ramdan, we have several people that we can use, that we can ask for the collaboration. We cannot mention the name or maybe the institution, but we know who and who and who, like that. And not because we know that they're cool or because they're awesome like that. No, it's because we know them. We have ever collaborated with them in our class. Especially in my class, we have collaborated with those people like several times. And Ramdan in his class, in Saturday class, they have collaborated with them like several times too. So it's not a shadow for us because we have the concrete way and we know who they are. And responding about Dika's statement about Britzone movie documentary, it doesn't represent your previous question actually, because all we have to do here is question about something, and we answer about that thing that is still related to the question. Meanwhile, your second question about Britzone movie documentary is not really related at all to your first question about our class, Britzone mentoring class. So I think that we have no right to answer it now because it doesn't relate it at all. It's not related at all to the rule of this game, to the rule of this debate game, this session. If you want to ask that, yeah, you can ask about that later. We will answer it wholeheartedly because it's the art of this debate, like that. Thank you.
And yeah, may I edit? Yeah, don't worry. We already list the people from our list for this mentoring for this stakeholder, and they also credible in that topic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer. So, please give applause, guys, for the candidates.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so let's move on to the next turn.
I love that big song so much.
Me either. Me either.
Okay, guys, so on this turn, it's for the second candidates to asking the question.
Okay, thank you, Dimas. Yeah, I want to wonder to ask these questions. In one of your campaign content, that the format is similar to ours because it looks like a movie poster, and you said that what is wrong with Britzone? Is there something wrong with Britzone right now? It's like a propaganda message you spread to the member, even through your campaign. glory the message of unit as one, but you create a propaganda message. What's wrong with you? What message that you want to build to us, to the public? Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a very passionate question. Okay, so for the candidate number one, you could give an answer. Have 2 minutes. You can start.
Okay, especially for wrong is not absolutely, but the wrong maybe if maybe we get problems when during this pandemic, yeah, maybe it's hard to invite people to be the conductor maybe for the class, but for event maybe a lot of their plans seems has been canceled during this pandemic, and maybe not all divisions in Britzone being active by the plan during this pandemic. So by this, what's wrong means, we will provide the plan A and plan B online and offline. Yeah, if we don't know what will happen in 2021, is the pandemic will end or not. So by this wrong statement, it means we have to be prepared whatever it takes. Maybe Israki want to add.
All right. For what's wrong with Britzone, on our poster in Instagram is about in this pandemic era, so many people inactive in some activities on Britzone, but me and Dika wanna recognize what is the wrong from that problem. I think that's all.
All right, that was the answer. So for the candidate number two, would you like to respond to the answer?
Yes, of course. Thank you for your response. But sorry, really sorry, we not consider it as a big problem, because we consider it as a technical issue that will happen without we facing the corona pandemic situation, because that issue are the uncontrolled situation that we can control it, because it's a technical issue. But you seems like create a message, a propaganda message with what's wrong with Britzone. Because I have background in communication, and I believe with the first impression of the message, you create a propaganda message to us that is totally different with your campaign as a united as one. That's why I asked for that, because it's really irrelevant with your campaign, your message that you build instead of your spread a propaganda message. That is because it's just a technical issue that we will facing. Either we not facing in the pandemic era. That's it from me. You want to add?
I want to add something. Your content says that what is wrong with Britzone? It means that Britzone has mistake. It's not our fault that this pandemic happened. It's not our fault. It happens, and if it happened, if it's our fault, it means your fault as well, because you're one or two of the committees of this community. It's also your fault, if we might say like that. And after that, if you say that it's hard to approach people to conduct in our class, the fact is, as a PIC, I'm the PIC of this class this year, and Ramdan is also the PIC of this Saturday class this year. We don't feel like it's really hard.
Yes.
We can approach people from foreign people,
yes,
from Russia, from Italy, from Germany, America, from London. They can conduct in our classes, and thank technology for that. That's all from us.
Thank you.
So what is really wrong with Britzone?
Okay, so the candidate number one.
All right, I will respond it. For the propaganda message, like Ramdhani said, it's irrelevant, but I guess it's relevant because when we know what is wrong and we should unite as one to solve that problem. That's what I create that message, because since I also have the background on communication, that's what I played it. What's wrong with Britzone, and then we should to unite as one to recognize what is the wrong, and then how to solve it together, because the Britzone futures matters. Dika wanna add more?
Yeah, maybe we as the, if we get elected president and VP, must plan for our regeneration. We also play a role as talent scouting. But how we spot our talents if it's online? A little bit hard. Maybe not that really hard, but it's harder than offline. And then for the regeneration, for the bonding, for offline, we used to gather in KFC or in FX after the class. But during this pandemic, a little bit vague to see what is his forte, what is his ability. Yeah, I think this pandemic, maybe they're wrong, but not that big wrong, but it makes us harder to spot on directly. Thank you.
Okay, that's all from the question from the candidate number 2. Thank you all for the answers. So we move to the next turn. It is for the candidate number 1. Okay, so for the candidate number 1, please give your question.
Okay. Okay. May I ask a question about, you say Britzone Festival. It's nothing new about it, I think. We also have farewell and then initial meeting and pre-initial. I think they are already exist from several years before. So what do you mean that festival? It's nothing new.
Okay, that's it. That's the question.
Yes.
Okay, candidate number 2. You have 2 minutes to answer, and you can start it.
All right. I would rather research something before I ask something. But talking about the festival, it's not an internal event for the committee, because if you say that Britzone initial meeting, pre-initial meeting, and also farewell, it's just for the internal, for the committee itself. But this is for all the people in Britzone. It could be members, it could be the committees, it could be the former committees, and it could be everybody who have joined this community, stakeholders whatsoever. And this is a celebration of Britzone anniversary, especially 18th anniversary in September 2021. And it will consist of competition, like speaking competition, storytelling competition, video competition, and everything will attract people to join in our festival. And there will be several pre-events, or maybe several agendas and programs that will support this program as Britzone festival, like that.
Yeah, and I wanna add something. I think it's more wiser for us, if we want to critique something, we have to read it first, because it's totally mentioned in our program, in our campaign on Britzone social media. It's totally different with previous years because we have a lot of agenda that we want to running, like such as Trump mentioned before, and that's the point of Britzone Festival is to gathering for all the big family of Britzone. Either they are committee, either they are member, or even the pioneer, the first build the Britzone itself. That's the point for us. It's totally different. Thank you so much.
Okay, so candidate number 1, do you have any response?
Okay, can you elaborate what that festival mean? Because I see from that campaign, yeah, it's same as previous years.
All right, the festival means that we gather a lot of people. We gather a lot of people. Even though it will be online, if the case is we should do that online, we still have we will still do that. We will still do the online festival, and we can gather all the people through online by Zoom meeting whatsoever. And we also have a competition that we can hold it online, like for this year, we have Britzone speaking challenge, busy speaking challenge, and and we attract so many people who participate in our program. We would like to tell you that our program, this program is. We may say that this is a new program since maybe in 2018 there was speaking competition, speech competition, but this program will be different because we will celebrate Britzone anniversary, Britzone 18th anniversary of 2021.
We assume you already come to the festival things, and when you come to the festival, everything's going fun, everything going funny, and it's really booster to entertain us. That's the value that we want to build in the festival Britzone, because we already running in 17 years, and it's time to have a core pilot to gathering we as a big family of Britzone. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry for the successful team.
Okay. Thank you for the candidate number 2 for the answer, and thank you for the Israki and Dika for the question. Okay. Once again, if you want to give applause, guys. Okay. So let's move back to the candidates number 2 for asking the question. Okay. For the candidate number 2, please give your question to candidate number 1. Okay. Hello, candidate number 2. Are you still there? Oh, sorry. There. Okay. Are you okay? Okay. So please, candidate number 2, you can give a question.
All right.
And time is yours.
I want to ask something related to your mission for candidate number 1. You put Britzone public speaking class as your program. Why is it only public speaking? Is it because of your preference? You said unite as one, but you forget that our committees come from different backgrounds and multi-skilled, not only in the realm of communication skill, but also from backgrounds and skills such as professional English teacher, designer, digital marketing, entrepreneurs, and even IT. How can you empower their abilities too, not only for public speaking? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. So, at number 1, 2 minutes to answer it, and you can go now.
All right. Thank you for the questions. Why why only public speaking? Because we think public speaking is the unique and selling point of Britzone. And then, like you said before, there's English teacher, designer, and so on. But actually, public speaking is the main thing to you to can do that, because nowadays there's no job without using public speaking. When you should approach to your boss, to your team, and then to communicate your small group and so on. It's all about communication. I think why we choose that public speaking, because public speaking have a main role in our social work, in our organization, and then that's also the unique and selling point of Britzone. With we guess that's all.
Okay, thank you for the answer. Candidate number two. Sorry, candidate number one. So candidate number two, would you like to respond it?
In your campaign class, you mentioned that your program based on public speaking class, you will be collaborating with professional public speaker held on Saturday, supported by PIC Saturday. So what will PIC of Tuesday and Wednesday do if it's only on Saturday? And yeah, we have 2 classes in a week, and Tuesday class is speaking academy. Will you change it, or maybe what will you change about that and related to your public speaking program? Thank you.
All right, thank you for the questions. Actually, we are not changing it at all. We just add more. We just add something, yeah, on Saturday class to boost the members, to boost the race of members. Why? How about Tuesday and Wednesday? Tuesday and Wednesday, it will be run as usual, but for the Saturday class, it will be more special, because in that on that public speaking class, that's not only you to listen how to good public speaking and so on, but in that program, we will have a chance to practice it more. And there's also a small competition, like like uh, such as open mic session. And then there's also a small competition, which is let's say there's 5 members who wants to try public speaking in front of the class. And then after that, we will choose who is the best on that session. And then for the next month, we will find the best public speakers also. And then the next month, public speakers, the best public speakers also. And then after that, we compete them to we will make it a competition for them to be the who is the best public speakers in that terms. I think that's all.
Okay. Thank you for the candidate number one for answering the question. And thank you for the candidate number two for the question. So I think that's all from the candidates, guys. So please, once again, give a round of applause to all of them. Yay.
Can I say something?
Yeah, our team so excited for this event.
I can feel it like on the debate as usual. I feel it on the UFC, right? because the audience sounds. But thank you guys.
Thank you. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, my beloved team.
Okay, guys. So this is the a so important session. So this time, for now, we open for you guys who wants to give a question to the candidates. Let me see. Okay, so we have already some person who already raised their hand. So the first chance I will give to Arif, right? Okay. So please,
Yeah.
Arif, you could
Hello guys.
help out.
Can you guys hear my voice? Okay. This question is for those two candidates. I have a question that it could relate to our expansion and also budgeting. So we have a platform that is quite good for our expansion, which we don't really use a lot, and that's our Britzone YouTube channel, right? In my personal opinion, it's going to be a right platform for us to do the expansion, to be more well known, as well as for budgeting. Because if we are able to monetize it, we're going to earn our own money. So we're not going to always rely on to our sponsors. So do you guys have a program that could relate to this matter? Or will you build a special team to handle this matter? That's it. Thank you.
Okay, Arif, thank you for the questions.
Thank you for the
So
opportunity.
for the candidates, I will give the first turn to the Israki and Dika. Translate.
Okay, let me answer first. About the budgeting, we still rely the treasury, the treasury, two people in treasury to handle them. For especially for the overall money in Britzone, and also the entrepreneurship for their for the sponsorship and from their income by Busy Mart or Busy Merch. But from from those two divisions, we still retain the system that annual monthly report as is running right now this year. Okay, maybe Israki want to add.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity and the questions. To monetize that, to monetize it, I think we should go back to Britzone and it's non-profit community. So how, because when we monetize it, we will take something for the members. So it's not it's not the same spirit like Britzone before. I think that's all.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't really answer my question. I mean, you mentioned that, as a nonprofit organization, we don't take anything for members. We don't take their money, right? What I mean about monetize, that means that we work alone by our own way to get money from the internet, right? By monetize it. And I also mentioned about the expansion, to make Britzone more well known. We can use that platform, the YouTube channel, to make us more well known. And for the budgeting, we don't take anything for the members, actually. I'm sorry, but that doesn't answer my question. Thank you.
Uh, the next is for the candidate number 2 for answering the Arif questions.
Yeah, thank you, Dimas. Thank you, Arif. We really agree with your perspective. That's why, because we are in the digital era and then we facing digital era transformation. So it's really forced us as a leader to adaptable with the trend era that we face today as a digital era. That's why we mention as a core mission in our mission, developing digital media platform, that we not just we already have a digital assets such as Instagram, YouTube, and podcast. And if we are elected, we will running our YouTube channel to get the monetized, because we will create a more content, than educative content and creative content. So if we if we maintain it, we will we will get the monetization from the YouTube, and then that money will support our community to be more awesome again this year if we are elected. And we really agree with you. You want to add, Troy?
Yeah, maybe we don't take any charge from the members. We just need them to subscribe us and watch us on YouTube. That's really simple. We don't need their money. Yes. We just need their attention to appreciate us. So we can use it as the monetization.
Yeah.
That's all from us.
Yeah, the monetization is that we can get the money from our digital asset, not we gather the money from the member, not at all. You get it wrong with the definition of monetization, guys. And thank you, Ari, for the question. It's really mind blowing for us. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the all candidates for answering the question. Okay, for the next question, actually we have special question from our sister community, Britzone Surabaya. Hey. Okay, so please, Karosa, you could unmute yourself and deliver your question.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
First of all, I want to say good luck for both of candidates.
Thank you so much.
I'm really satisfied with both of your responding today. So I'm going to ask about related to Britzone Surabaya, because why Britzone actually is only one in Jakarta, but right now, guys, you have a child, you have a branch in Surabaya. But I do not find any of the both candidate program that's related to strengthen our relationship with Britzone Surabaya. And the fact that right now everything can be done by online, so I think it's really a huge opportunity for both Britzone Jakarta and also Britzone Surabaya to make more collaborative event or something. So my questions for both of the candidate is, do you have any planning regarding the program or event that's involve us Britzone Surabaya? Yep, that's my question for both of the candidates.
Okay, thank you so much, Karosa, for the question for the candidates. Okay, I will give the first turn to the second candidate to answer the question.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for the question, Karosa. Yeah, we already mentioned in our first mission, harmonizing and synergizing all internal, because we also consider Britzone Surabaya is our brother and sister community. That's why it's already included in our mission, even though we not specific mention your name, but you really our brother and sister that we want to race together, we want to learn together. And in my running year as a PIC today, we already collaborate with Britzone Surabaya for several times. We know preachers, we know Mila, because we already conduct the collaboration Britzone. It's really fun, and then if we are elected, we will make strengthen the collaboration from it again, because our mission is harmonizing and synergizing. Thank you.
And I want to add something. and it's really related to our mission that we will maintain and expand the networking of Britzone nationally and internationally with fellow communities and stakeholders. It also intends that we will still maintain our relationship as Britzone. We will be awesome together, either you're Britzone Jakarta or maybe you're Britzone Surabaya. And I promise someday, if we are elected to be the next president and vice president, I and Ram, we will arrange the meeting with people in Surabaya. Either it's in Surabaya or maybe you will come to Jakarta, or maybe we will meet in the middle, like in Yogyakarta or whatsoever, to create and arrange something, the program in our year next year. That's our plan to harmonize our communities as Britzone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also for the Britzone Festival, totally we will involve you guys because you are our family too. You are our brother and sister community. So we running our Britzone Festival to work together. We as a big one family, no matter you are in Jakarta or you are in Surabaya, because we are a family. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer for number 2. So, and question at the candidate number 1. You could answer it.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. For Britzone Surabaya, we plan to visit them in Surabaya directly. Yeah, to visit because we want to, silaturahim, to know how their class runs, how their events run directly, by see them, and then maybe only LD and Ayu who have visited Britzone Surabaya. But in our program, we will invite the committees, even members, to see our brothers and sisters in Surabaya, to acquaintance with them, to know them by person. Okay, maybe Israki want to add more?
All right. Besides, we visit busy Surabaya as our brother and sisters. In our program, there's a community relation. The community relation is also included Britzone Surabaya. Like maybe if it is in Jakarta, we will come to another English community, and then maybe we will have some MOU with them to collaboration, to long-term collaboration, such as for the such as for the speakers and so on. And we will create the ecosystem to boost our community together. That's all.
Okay, so thank you for the candidates. Okay, guys. So actually, before we end it, we have another special question. We have special question from our beloved president, one and only our president, LD. So,
Whoa.
time
Come
is
on,
yours.
Mr. President.
Hello guys, good morning.
Morning, President.
Hi, LD.
Yes, camera on.
Pohon sangat set waktu.
Morning.
We want to see you.
Morning, Presiden.
Camera please.
Come on, please.
Cam.
Okay, wait.
Morning, Bang Jago.
Waduh.
Camera on, please, LD.
Please, camera on, please.
Oh, no. I
Wait,
haven't.
Bat.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, since there are a lot of people, it is like settingan suaranya. Okay. So back to this debate. So yeah, I joined this debate from the 2 hours ago, and wow, great answer, great vision mission from you both candidates, and thank you for to Rosas to the question. Actually, I plan to ask about the Britzone Surabaya because I'm afraid all of you forget about our sister. But yes, the fact that you still remember. So I don't want to ask about the program because you already explored the program. I just, as you know, I'm pretty sure the first time you came to Britzone until right now, you feel the growth of Britzone. You feel Britzone is getting bigger every year. So this is the simple question, but the answer can show you are yeah, true Britzone or not. I mean, I do believe the good start is very important. So the question is, if you are elected, what's the first thing to do? Yeah, what's the first thing you want to do if you are elected? So I hope the first thing you want to do is a kind of a good start. So you have after that you have a good story or even good finish. So that's the question. What's the first thing you want to do if you are elected? So thank you.
Wow, thank you for our president for the questions. So who's ready for the answer it first? I give it to you.
All right. Candidate number one wanna answer the question for the Mr. President 2020. What is the first thing to do if we are elected? Is of course make make a strong bond make a strong bond relation with our beloved committees. We will find the troops to run the Britzone stories on 2021. Maybe Dika wanna add more?
Okay. Maybe if we get elected, yeah, what the first thing we will do? We have, especially in pre-initial meeting, yeah, we plan, we invite the committees from the frequent member, yeah, from the frequent member who come to class regularly, and then we explain our plans, our programs, and also for informal session outside the classes, we make the leisure time. If online, yeah, as we mentioned before, by the online game, online karaoke, and so on. But if get offline, we will, yeah, do chit chat together in FX or in KFC. To know them personally, to get more enclosure to them, and yeah, hopefully we in 2022 we are so pleased that Britzone on the safe hands. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the number one for the answer. And next, number two. Let me see.
First thing that we will do after we are elected to be the next president and vice president of Britzone 2021, inshallah, amin. We will align our vision, mission, and program. The first thing that we will do, I and Ram, and maybe with some people, especially former president, former committee, or maybe people who want to join us to be the next president and vice president, as to be the next committee, to be the next committee of Britzone, we will align our vision, mission, and also our program. And then we will also cooperate with people who are really have an intention to be the next committee of Britzone English community. Because the first thing that we would like to build is the people itself. This is the resource, the human resource that we have in this community. That's the first thing that we will do, and we will hear we will listen to so many aspirations from all the people in this community. Either you're the member, you're the committee, you're the former committee, you're the former president, vice president, or even the founder of Britzone English community. That's the initial thing that we will do if we are elected to the next president and vice president of Britzone English community in 2021. For us, number 2, be awesome together.
Okay, guys. Wow. I think that's sums up our today's debate, guys. Wow, wow, wow. So, yeah, give applause, guys. You guys are awesome. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. Before we end the debate and the session, let's hear for one more time for each candidate to give their closing statement. Okay. So let's start from the candidate number 1. Please give your closing statement only in 2 minutes because you have limited time. If you take it longer, I will cut it. Okay. Sure.
Thank you for the opportunity, Dimas. Okay. In my opinion, Britzone is more than just a community. Yeah. It will be a home. It will be a family. So maybe members come and go, committees come and go, even presidents come and go, but Britzone stays. So no member, no committee, or even no president will be bigger than the Britzone itself. So that's all we have to do is work for Britzone sincerely, properly. That's all from me. Maybe Israki want to add?
All right, Britzone is a place where we can explore ourselves beyond English. You can explore as much as you can without any worries. So, guys, vote us number 1 because unite as one because Britzone futures matters. That's all.
Okay, unite as one.
Wow. Okay. That's from the closing statement from the candidate number 1. And next for the candidate number 2, please give your closing statement in 2 minutes.
All right. We are proposing to be the next president and vice president of Britzone English community because we love this community so much. This is more than just a community for us. This is a home. This is a place where we can learn many things. We can share everything, and we can be whoever we want. So no matter who you are, where you're from, what you do, whether you're a girl or boy, you're employee or unemployed, you are well educated or not really well educated, just vote us number 2 because we will be awesome together for Britzone. That's why we will serve you so many programs through our vision and our mission. So we need you guys to help us, and let's live and support each other because we will be awesome together.
And guys, very awesome. Thank you, candidate 1 and candidate 2.
I don't know. I haven't finished.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. For me, it's being personal. If talk about Britzone, thanks to Britzone, it's greatly contribute to my improvement in English and my leadership skill. That's why I joined this community since 3 years ago. And I think it's my time and partnership with my awesome partner to give back to our beloved community, Britzone, because Britzone already give contribution to myself, and then it's my time. It's our time to give back our contribute to make Britzone more awesome than ever than the previous year. Thank you. So for us, let's be awesome together.
Wow, awesome!
Okay, thank you. That's very awesome for candidate 1 and candidate 2. Maybe the last time I will to closing, but before closing, I will back to MC Puyol. Are you there? And thank you, Dima,
Hi,
for
I'm here.
this
So,
moderator.
before we end the class, please, we have photo session. So please turn on your camera, guys.
Oh my
Because
God. Thank you so
turn
much.
on, turn on.
Okay, guys,
Please
turn on your
turn
camera,
on
guys.
your cameras. Haris, please take a picture. You.
I know, I know.
Okay. Remember.
Okay, guys, all the cameras are on. Okay, everyone. Okay, I will take the first picture. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, one more time. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's all, guys.
Udah, gitu doang, Riz. That's all?
Udah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for joining, guys.
Oh.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Puyo and Dimas.
KPU. Thank you, KPU. Thank you,
Okay,
KPU.
okay, okay, okay,
Thank you,
okay,
Thank you,
okay.
everyone.
everyone.
Okay, guys, this is the end of today's class. Thank you for joining today's class. We hope that you'll learn more things and know better about.
Yes.
The
Thank you.
candidate.
Thank
Okay.
you. So before the campaign is over, let's spread the spirit of this election candidate and makes move more lively to gain your voices, guys. Be sure to join the crowd to support your candidate. We already uploaded our fully updated timeline. You can check them on our Instagram. Remember, if you want to vote, be sure to come to Britzone classes at least 3 times. Then you're eligible to vote. Your support and your food are very important to Brizon because Brizon future matters. Thank you. That's all from us. See you guys. Bye bye. See you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Okay,
KPU. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
See
everyone. Thank
you
you,
next
KPU.
time.
Thank you,
Okay, bye bye
KPU.
bye
You.
bye guys.
Thank you,
Thank
KPU.
you.